Sophia Bush, not Sophia Davis. Sophia Bush.
I'm thinking about Bush.
She's George Bush's daughter?
No, you're funny.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Dani here, and today I have a guest with me. Introduce yourself, guest.
I'm Taylor.
We have Taylor today with us, and today we're going to be discussing teen dramas, not just teen dramas. Caucasian teen dramas, not just Caucasian teen dramas. Caucasian teen dramas of the late 90s and the early 2000s. Okay, so let's start. In no particular order. So the first one is One Tree Hill.
This is more Dani's thing. This is more Dani's thing than mine, but we got a few that I like more.
So One Tree Hill aired on the WB in 2003. This show features your favorite. Chad Michael Murray, Sophia, what's her face? Sophia Davis. Sophia Bush, not Sophia Davis. Sophia Bush.
I'm thinking about Bush.
She's George Bush's daughter?
No, you're funny.
wait. Antoine Tanner. Okay, so Antoine, right? He was a dude. He was a dude that played on Coach Carter, the one that was like, "You can be my bigger nigga." That nigga with the bald ass head.
Oh,
he's cute. I remember that.
that's the one.
Yeah, he always played a basketball player. All his
The token black
the token black dude. Yeah,
The only black.
the only black dude. No, Quentin. Remember
He's
Quentin?
in further.
Oh, further. Okay.
Season 1 through 4, it was on Anton.
She's
Yes.
so educated.
Anyways, and then Lee Norris, and guys, if you don't know your history, Lee Norris played Minkus on Boy Meets World, and Boy Meets World is also on our list today. Okay. Anyway, so.
His name is Lee Norris.
Yeah, Lee Norris. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So One Tree Hill, the whole main idea. We have to focus. All right. So the whole main idea of One Tree Hill was okay. So they lived in this town called Tree Hill in North Carolina, and basically Chad Michael Murray was like one of the main characters, and his mom owned like a small coffee shop, and he was the half brother of Nathan Scott. He was the half brother of Nathan Scott, and he was like the star basketball player on the basketball team at Tree Hill High. And so, Lucas's mom, that's Chad Michael Murray's character's name. Lucas's mom, Karen, used to date Dan Scott, Nathan and Lucas's dad, in high school, and they had Lucas, and then Dan married Nathan's mom and had Nathan, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so they hate each other at the beginning. You remember the show?
I didn't watch it.
They hated each other.
You can't keep up.
They hated each other at the beginning, and so they became like close brothers and stuff. And then the whole love interest, and like they all this whole cast, they all like stuck with each other. Nathan fell in love with Haley, Tudor girl, and Lucas had like his two little joints, Peyton and
Nathan and Haley first got together. Nathan went after Haley to get back at Lucas by tutoring him.
Nate, no, because Nate dated Brooke. No, Nate didn't date Brooke.
Girl, I don't know nobody's name.
Well, no, Nate dated Peyton at the beginning, and then Lucas wanted Peyton, but Peyton like brushed him off and shit. So that's when Lucas went with Brooke and whatever. And then Peyton wanted him wanted him eventually, and it was an on off. Just went back and forth between Peyton and Brooke. Nathan was with Haley. They ended up getting married. There was a whole bunch of drama with that. Like Nathan's mom was like a drug addict or whatever. Nathan and Lucas's dad, Dan, like shot the Uncle Keith. And there was just a lot of things going on. But anyway, the show was really cool. I still watch the show to this day. It's full of drama, it's full of juice, full of tea. I just love it so much. I can never get past it. Chad McMurray looks fine today. So the second one on the list is My So-Called Life, starring Claire Danes and Jared Leto.
Both of them.
Fine ass Jared Leto, the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars, and he played Joker on Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he wasn't that good.
He wasn't that good now. Well, people didn't
Heath Ledger is like the best.
Yeah, Heath Ledger is the best Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, yeah.
Anywho, the first episode of the show, she ended up dyeing her hair red. And her mother hated it. Her mother was a bitch.
Her mom was like one of those like overbearing moms that didn't let you do shit.
So annoying.
Like she's the type of mom that makes you want to do bad shit.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have that freedom.
Like
you're extra rebellious.
If they showed us when she was a doll, she would have been better like a stripper.
Oh.
something.
What about her friend? What was her name? What was her name in the show?
Brienne?
No. What was?
Oh, Angela.
Angela. Yeah, Ange.
Her name was Angela.
Ange. What was her friend? Remember Ricardo? Ricardo.
His name was just Ricky. Ricky Vasquez.
You're
so racist.
How was that racist?
Not racist, but
Ricky Ricardo.
That's Ricky Ricardo's I Love Lucy.
Oh.
That's two totally different time frame. That was black and white TV.
Ricky.
Ricky Vasquez, Rand Graff, and Angela. I don't know her last name.
What was Jared Leto's character's name?
Jordan Catalano.
Jordan Catalano.
Jordan.
Remember Brian Krakow? Krakow. Brian Krakow.
Oh, me girl say crack again.
Crack. You should, if you haven't seen my video about teen movies, she just made a reference to one of the movies that were on this from. Okay, anyway, so.
No, Brian Krakow was her neighbor from like across the street.
He had this cute curly hair too.
No, not on him. It was not cute.
It was cute.
No, not on him.
He had like one of those like, you know.
It was cute if it was like on a girl.
White boy froze.
But he was annoying. He was like secretly in love with Angela. And
it wasn't a secret. They all knew.
Well, to Angela it was a damn secret. She didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck about him.
She was so
she knew because she used that for her advantage.
Yeah.
Like she would have him like lie for him and
just like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she cared. She knew, but she didn't give a fuck really. And she was so obsessed with Jordan Catalano, who probably didn't at the beginning didn't even know she existed. And so you seen her when they snuck out to the club, her and her friends. That's when you saw her, right?
I think so. Wait,
shoot, they got arrested. The
They
police
did?
picked them up, and he seen her in the window, and they were like, "It's gonna think you're so cool."
Remember Jared was in the band? What was his name again?
Jordan.
Kind of. Then we had like a little band.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was horrible. Wasn't Rayanne in the band at one point?
Yeah, she was on like a tempo.
And then Rayanne ended up sleeping with Jordan Catalano.
And they got together.
Angela's crush since like
no,
forever.
they were boyfriend and girlfriend at that point.
Yeah, they were boyfriend girlfriend. No.
Yes, they were.
They were.
They were.
Okay.
They hadn't slept together yet, and then he had to sleep with Rayanne.
I have this weird
Rayanne,
obsession
her best friend, mind you.
I have this weird obsession with like gingers. Maybe it started
Me
with her.
too.
It started with
my
her.
life, I love ginger people.
It started with her.
I don't know why I like ginger people.
But yeah, like so the main, like what do you think like the main idea was? Like they did no, and I liked how they had Ricky in the mix because they did a whole episode where they tackled the. I feel like with a lot of these teen dramas, they always tackle like certain topics, like you know, like with gay people, like coming up gay,
and
like coming out.
It wasn't like so. It wasn't.
But no, they did an episode.
Everybody wasn't so open back then.
Yeah, but they did one because Ricky was openly gay, right?
I'm saying in that time, it wasn't like okay to be openly gay.
Yeah. But they had an episode where Ricky, I guess, like they had an episode like touching on the topic of like homosexuality.
Yeah.
And wasn't he homeless? It was a Christmas episode.
Oh yeah, that was sad.
Is that because he was gay or was that something else?
I think he left or got kicked out. His dad was like beating his ass.
That was Craig too.
No, Craig too. But no, Ricky was getting his ass beat.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what do you think about like on a scale from 1 to 10? Like what would you rate My So-Called Life? For your own personal favorites.
My own personal favorite.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
I would say a 9. Only reason I wouldn't say 10 because I was obsessed with that show. I just wish it went on longer.
Yeah, but it got canceled because no one probably watched it. You know?
I would give it a 9. If it had gone on longer than like 3 seasons, I would have given more than that. But I love it. I bought the DVD series.
It's on Hulu for free. Well, not for free, but it's
the
on
whole
Hulu.
season.
Yeah, the whole season. Yeah. It's on Hulu. All them shits be on Hulu.
Well, she thought.
I love the way they dress.
The way she would. Oh yes. But besides that, like, the narration of it, like the way her mind.
Yeah. She's like, I love him so much. I thought about him.
How she would say like she was like.
Next on our list is Felicity, one of my faves. Okay, so
I saw like one episode.
Okay, so Felicity. All right, so it centers around this girl named Felicity, and she's from I guess somewhere in California, I believe. I'm not sure, I can't remember. And she ends up following her high school crush to NYU, I believe, or some New York college, university. Ends up following her crush all the way to New York to go to school so she can obsess over him there. So yeah, so she goes to NYU and she starts her own life and her own self-discovery, even though she came there to follow a guy. she ends up, she still dates and she meets new people. They have like their own like issues and things like that. Okay, so she ends up dating this guy named Noel, who's like into like tech and graphic design and computer stuff and all that fun stuff. And then while Ben is like all doing his own like little douchebag thing, and he realizes later on that he's in love with her, and like she's always been in love with him. And at one point she was bouncing back and forth from Noel and Ben, and it was crazy there. And then like they all lived in some condo together at one point, and it was I love that show just because I love like the whole teen dynamic, as you know before from my previous video. And it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu, yeah. And like of course they had like maybe like one or two black people because
I'm trying to watch it. I didn't get into it.
It was like one or two black people on there. It was one main black character on there named Elena. She was really pretty. And she had like all black boyfriends. Well, she had like all black boyfriends, and then but she cheated on her black boyfriend with the white guy though, which is kind of messy.
They played that out.
One of her boyfriends was the dude that played Dion on Clueless. Dion's boyfriend on Clueless.
I forgot what his name was.
On the movie.
Oh, it's not the same.
He was in the same show too.
Well, the bald dude.
The bald head dude that got his head shaved in the bathroom.
This dumbass.
I don't know his name. But yeah, so Murray. Yes, Murray. Murray was one of Elena's boyfriends. Anyway, so yeah, basically the whole show is about her like bouncing back and forth between guys, and I'm just like, girl, like she would get on my nerves. She would get on my nerves because it's like, girl, your whole world is about a guy. Like you came here over a guy. Everything's about a guy. You're stressed about a guy, boys. Anyway, so in the end, I think she ended up with Ben. And yeah, I like the show. I love the whole like late 90s, early 2000s New York vibes they would give me. The whole school experience, all that stuff was good. That you liked how like Angela on My Social Life like narrated her thoughts. Yeah. Felicity would narrate her thoughts on that show too, but she would have like a tape recorder. She had like a little pen pal or whatever, not a pen pal, but like she had like a pal back in California where she would like tape record, like
cool.
Today I saw Ben. Ben loves me. I think I love Ben so much. I'm in love with him. Oh my God, Ben took his hair. He looked at me. Oh my gosh, Ben. You know what I mean? Like every episode she would open it up with like Ben this. Tara Banks made a cameo one time. Okay. Anyway. The next one is the next one on our list. Just by popular demand is Dawsons Creek. I don't feel comfortable having this list without putting Dawsons Creek on there just because it had a great impact on like white teen culture. I'm just like no shade. I'm just like white teen drama like on TV.
No, that was like a super popular show.
Yeah, super popular show. Like everyone knows Dawsons Creek. Yeah. Everyone knows Dawsons Creek. So I mean, I had to put it on the list just because of for the culture. But yeah, so I had to put the Dawsons Creek on the list. I didn't really watch it that much, honestly. I tried watching it a little bit, but I had to turn it off because it was too slutty for me. It was just way like the first episode was okay. So you knew the guy Casey, not Casey, it was Casey or somebody. You knew Dawson's friend was fucking the teacher, and then Dawson had the new girl come in, Michelle Williams, and like he was bouncing between Katie Holmes and Michelle Williams. It was just like.
The boy that played Dawson, I always thought was cute, so that was my.
I don't even think he was all that cute.
That was like the main reason I watched it, to be honest. And then I ended up getting into it a little bit, but I didn't get back to season 1. So
man, I didn't get back to episode 1. I couldn't do it.
I liked it. It was alright. I should actually finish it one day.
You guys tell me how you think about what you think.
Yeah, because we don't have.
Because I don't really know. I just put on the list just because.
And I haven't watched it since.
It's the right thing to have on the list. Okay,
so I haven't watched it since it was popular.
Comment below what you think, what you like, whatever. Okay, next.
Beverly Hills 902 motherfucking.
Okay, wait. What year did that come out? Hold on.
Like
the original, the 90s.
With Shannon Doherty.
Yeah, Shannon Doherty. Yeah. So the first episode aired in 1990. I didn't even exist.
Me either.
So, yeah. So go ahead, just take the floor. I don't even know. I didn't even watch it for real.
So it's basically about these two kids with their family, but the main characters start off with Brandon and Brenda, the twins. They don't look shit like that, but they're twins, and they're from like Michigan or some shit. No, Minnesota. They're from Minnesota, and they moved to LA because their dad got like a new job. Their mom was like a housewife, and their dad is like an accountant or some shit.
Wasn't Tori Spelling in this?
Yes.
And then her dad like directed or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the writer or whatever. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
But she did pretty good though. Anyway, so they moved to LA because their dad got a job offer out there, and at first they like hated it. They wanted to go back home, but then they ended up making friends. I'll just make it short. They ended up making friends. All of them were like best friends. This show went on for a whole decade, so it's 10 seasons. And it's like long seasons. Like
so basically it's about like a whole bunch of rich kids and everything with problems.
Yeah, but they went through shit like drugs,
of
rape,
course, they got money.
all types of shit. Like, no, but it was good.
It was some good shit?
That show was fucking good. It got me feeling nice. Even though I done watched it a little bit late because I was born when it started. But,
I mean, you still saw the rerun.
Yeah, that's what got me into it. Now they're all on Hulu. For anybody that would like to watch.
They made a remake. I don't know if it's
nobody watches that shit. Or it just doesn't come on still?
I don't know.
The Beverly, it's not the tops of Beverly Hills one.
Original.
Shannon Doherty was a star. She was Brenda.
And I heard they had, and I always hear about how Shannon Doherty has problems behind the scenes with their cast.
Oh, she was a bitch. She left.
And and she had a problem with on Charm. That's why she left too.
I know.
She got into it with Alyssa
She was a bitch behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Luke Perry, sexy. Oh, he's not sexy anymore. But back in the day, he was sexy. He played no shade. But back in the day, he was sexy. He played Dylan McKay. His father was like this big rich dude. His mother was like a hippie, and she moved away to Hawaii. And then his dad died in a car crash. No, somebody blew the car up with a bomb.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the father was having like an affair at one point, and then he stopped it. It was a lot. Yeah, I just gotta watch it.
So what would you rate that on your scale?
Oh, fucking 1,000. Like, 1,000? I love that. I'm obsessed with. I still to this day I'm obsessed with that show.
Okay, so the next show on our list is a classic of mine. I hold it very dearly to my heart. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Okay,
I want
so
to be her.
You go first. So tell me why you love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh wait, so let's give a premise. Okay, so basically, Buffy Summers. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It started off as a movie, and then I guess they made it into a TV show, and they casted Sarah Michelle Gellar. Okay, so Buffy the Vampire Slayer is about Buffy Summers, and she's the chosen one, and she's chosen to slay vampires and protect, Sunnydale. And she meets her, she moves to a new town because I guess she had gotten into some trouble at her last school. That's when it leads off at where in LA where the school blew up or something like that, or something happened with the school and she fought all the vampires at the school. If you watch the movie, you see where it left off at, and then the show starts as her being a troublemaker. What happens to her last school, and so she comes to Sunnydale, meets new people, meets the librarian who happens to be her watcher. She meets Willow and Xander, who are her friends throughout the whole season, and they're the only ones that know her secret at first, and then she meets Angel. She falls in love with Angel as a vampire. She falls in love with him, and then it's just a whole bunch of So where do you want to go? So go ahead.
Me, I always have been into just off the strength that I love like witches and vampires and all this mythical shit, unicorns, mermaids. I believe in all of that. I think it can all happen if it hasn't yet on some level in the universe. And I wanted to slay vampires. I still think
that theme song.
I wanted to slay them, but now after Twilight, I actually want to be one. But she was just a bad bitch to me. Like, she was just tight. She was the whoop ass. Yeah. And I wanted to do that shit.
And the thing is,
I used to be around the house kicking and shit.
They did a really good job because it was maybe 6 or 7 seasons. They did a really good job when they progressed with everything, because obviously it's not going to just be about her anymore. It's going to be new characters. She's the main character, but it's going to be about, they're going to introduce new storylines with that. Yeah. And this is one thing why just to pull over real quick. Don't you know the show Teen Wolf on MTV? I stopped watching it just because it got too far. It just got too far in there. But that's the thing. That's the thing about Buffy. They did a really good job about keeping it about slaying, but they still introduced new demons and new things and stuff like that. But she was still the vampire slayer.
That's why Teen Wolf still had that season just ended or whatever. Yeah,
and so basically and then of course she fell in love with a vampire, which is forbidden for slayers and vampires, of course, and You know, she fell in love with him. You know, Willow became a powerful witch. She was in love with a werewolf, and she ended up coming out as a lesbian later on in the seasons. Xander, he was still like the regular guy, but he was still like the heart. They called him the heart of the show, the heart of the Scoot Gang or whatever. And you know, Giles was the librarian, but then you know he ended up getting fired, and you know he still was her watcher and blah blah. And then Spike and then Drusilla. It was just like it's a whole bunch of it's a whole Buffy universe.
A lot of people got introduced, but they still kept it about slaying
and it's a comic about it too. The creator Joss Whedon. Yeah, it's like a whole comic book about that, and like it's a whole Buffy. If you look on Google and stuff, like you can find like a whole bunch of comics and like a whole Buffy universe thing.
Somebody look that up.
Remember Faith, the Dark Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was tight.
Yeah, she was tight, even though she was
tight.
Yeah, I know. Buffy, it's a 10 for me. That was everything. I love that show. So next on the list is the infamous, the historic Degrassi. So, we all know that Drake got his start from Degrassi. We know he got his start. We know he got shot in the back. I don't know why he didn't zigzag. He just went straight. If you see somebody with a gun, why would you do that?
Everybody knows.
Why would you just run straight ahead? Just zigzag. That's the same shit that Ricky did on Boys in the Hood.
I know, he ain't zigzag.
He ain't zigzag either. Like, what the fuck?
Ricky! No, we're only going to talk about the episodes where
Drake. It's only Degrassi, Drake era. That's it. No
nothing else matters.
No class, whatever the hell they did.
And I wasn't alive with the 80s version when they were in junior high.
I mean, neither. I was hip to it though when I watched it.
I've never watched it.
You know, I just out of respect, but
because you know that's what Spike and all that came from.
Yeah. Spike. Oh my god.
Spike and Snake.
Snake. Snake. Whatever his name is. Yeah.
Archie. That was his name.
Archie.
Anywho, I watched Degrassi from the very first when
Emma. It was first episode when Emma was typing on the computer.
Yeah, when Noggin.
Noggin.
It was called Noggin.
Not the end, but Noggin.
That's when it was called Noggin, and I remember I was watching that channel like all those little teen shows.
Me too.
And so then they said Degrassi was started. I had never heard of Degrassi, and I was like, oh, I want to watch that. And I remember I had this friend named Elizabeth, and we used to sit on the phone and watch it.
Not Elizabeth.
Every
me and my friend watched it, and I think I was like 8 or something when I watched it, or something like that, or 9. And I felt so cool watching that show. I felt so cool. So,
y'all, this is how I love Marco's so cute.
It was so sad when he got beat up for being gay.
I know. That was so wrong. I thought Marco was. I had a crush on him. He really was gay.
Mm-hmm. Remember Ellie wanted his ass.
I saw him. He's still cute. Like I saw him last night.
Ellie wanted his ass.
Yeah, I don't know why. That would have been a she's so awful. Anyway, this is how you know I think Drake is like, I'm a real serious Drake fan. When he was Jimmy and he had that long ass bush came down his neck.
Oh my god!
I thought he still looked good. I had
you did? Drake said that his mom used to cut his hair.
That makes sense. Did you notice when he had that bush?
Yeah, that bush is crazy.
Like, I still thought he looked good. Like, I really... And then all of a sudden, he get with Young Money. Everybody's like, Drake this, Drake that, bitch. I knew him. He was Aubrey.
The Aubrey Graham on Degrassi.
Aubrey Drake.
Were you mad that they cast him as like the star basketball player though, even though he was black?
I mean, I didn't think about it back then, but now I'm like...
Like, why you gotta be good at basketball?
I know.
Remember Spinner?
Oh my god, he was so stupid, but I love Spinner though.
He got fined later on.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, you know who was fine? You know who was fine? You know who was fine? Sean.
I didn't think so.
Emma and Sean.
Cause
Sean got
that boy had some pimples on him.
They all had pimples on him.
Emma was ugly as hell.
Who?
Emma.
She was awkward and skinny.
No, Emma was ugly as shit.
No, she got fine. No, she got fine.
She was so ugly.
She got fine.
She got better over time. She got her teeth fixed.
Yeah.
She was just ugly and her skin looked like she was sitting in the sun.
Remember she got her period. Remember she got her period in class.
And she had like a white skirt. And she got all feminine so that.
But no, remember the
JC died.
And Liberty had the baby. But
oh my god. That was tragic.
That was
tragic.
And
the dude pissed on his car and then he said something to him and the dude stabbed him. Shit was tragic. JC was cute too. You know, to this day.
Craig was fine.
Craig
and all his problems. He had like an issue with
bipolar.
He was bipolar, but yeah, I think when he first got introduced, he had like dad issues, like his dad.
Used to beat his ass.
So the next on our list is. Okay, this is another noggin show.
I don't think a lot of people knew about this show though.
South of Nowhere.
It was only like 3 seasons.
Yeah, I think so. South of Nowhere. So South of Nowhere was basically about, a new family moving into a new town. The main character is Spencer. She's a, girl. And she basically finds out about her own sexuality, that she's attracted to women.
They were from a small town.
They were.
They're from like a small town somewhere.
Oh.
And then they moved to LA.
Yeah, so she learns that she's a lesbian, and she gets involved with this girl named Ashley, and
So
yeah, Ashley was really pretty, and of course, like I think her. So how did her parents find out about her? She did walk in on them. Yeah, but who knew first? Did her brother know first?
I think so, because they went to the same school. No, Clay knew. Clay found out.
Clay was Ashley's boyfriend at the time, right? Ashley's ex, the fine ass one.
Clay was the black
one that was adopted that got killed. Of course, they gonna kill the black one off.
Yeah.
Who was Ashley's fine ass ex-boyfriend? Aiden. Yep.
He was
fine.
Sexy. They got married in real life. I don't know if it's alive. Ashley and Aiden.
Ooh.
I don't know if they're still together, but they were a good couple.
All right. I felt so naughty watching it. I felt so grown watching it. I felt so grown. And you knew you couldn't watch it, that's why you didn't say it to your parents. I knew I couldn't watch it.
I don't think my mother knew that I was even watching it.
I know, but they didn't know either. I'm saying, like,
I wouldn't be like,
yeah, I'm watching this. If they came in the room, I was turned.
We was like little kids.
Yeah, we was little kids. Yeah, when I watched it, I felt so naughty and shit. But they were in California, and like their lockers and stuff were outside.
It was like an outdoor school.
Yeah, outdoor school. Yeah, we're in Maryland, so we're not used to that, like outside life.
Yeah, I went to DC schools. If y'all know DC schools, they lock out inside. They had metal detectors.
Next one. Okay, so we're gonna brighten up the mood, because like all the shows we talked about were kind of like depressing and dark and just issues. Okay, so we're gonna lighten up the mood, and so the next thing on our list is Boy Meets World. Okay, so this is different because Boy Meets World has been on the air for a long time.
I just watched that like yesterday.
And it started off. It remained a comedy, but it got more serious when they got older, and which I appreciate that, because Corey Matthews and all his friends, they got older, so the show got older with them.
They went to college,
and that's one of the
like junior high to college. How many seasons?
Yeah, it was Boy Meets World was on. It came on the first episode aired in 1993. That's the year I was born. And so the show was based in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was based in Philadelphia. Yeah.
In the suburbs.
In the suburb. Yeah. I appreciated it because it was still a comedy, but it grew with the cast members.
They still had their issues and their drama, but it was always age appropriate for whatever their age was. Like you said, the show grew with them.
What did you like about the show? Like about the characters and stuff?
Oh, I loved everything. My favorite person is Topanga.
Topanga? Okay.
I love Topanga.
Oh, we did about Angela, the only black girl.
Oh, I love Angela too.
Like the whole interracial thing with her and Sean.
Yeah, because I thought Sean was cute as shit.
Yeah,
so I didn't even care.
His name Ryder Strong.
That is his name.
Mm-hmm.
He still looks good.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, I didn't care about the anniversary. I don't care about that anyway. But
of course they had to have like the whole token black, and they had to tackle that. And I heard that she was pretty. And I heard the girl that played Angela. It was some video I watched how she said she was like this is one of the shows that tackled the whole interracial thing, because you didn't really see it like that on TV at that time. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
But
Feeney.
I love Mr. Feeney.
You love Eric Feeney call?
Feeney. No, I wanted Mr. Feeney to be my teacher, so I'm dead serious.
But like he was like the next door neighbor and all that stuff.
You couldn't get away with shit with Mr. Feeney.
Yeah.
You can't say I forgot what the homework was.
Remember in college, Corey and Sean tried to turn their papers in late to Mr. Feeney. Because remember he followed into college, he ended up being their professor in college. Yeah. And Corey and Sean had their papers late. Like they're like, here Feeney. They tried to act like he was their friend and stuff.
Yeah, he was like,
and he gave their ass D's instead.
Like, y'all should know Mr. Feeney not gonna let that slide.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Feeney in real life is 90 years old.
That's wild.
Fun fact. And so I would rate Boy Meets World as a 10 for me, just because I grew up with that, and like they tackled so many issues, and that show was well done. The remake Girl Meets World, no. Don't know.
I still haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it, but just no. Just no.
I didn't think it was needed.
It was needed.
But what I do like about Girl Meets World, I do know like the girl is Corey and Topanga's daughter and shit like that.
Yeah, they stay together.
I like how they keep the old.
They made some cameos though too.
Is she like friends with Sean and Angela's kid?
I don't think so, but no, they're not together in that one. Sean and Angela not together in that one.
Well, then,
But
who cares?
but no, Sean and Angela, they made like a cameo or whatever at one point.
I don't care. They should have had everybody.
Yeah, they
Y'all
just
have everybody.
They shouldn't. I don't think they
Like,
should.
you know how they did Degrassi and the parents were still there.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like that.
Sense.
If it wasn't like that, it should never happen.
Okay, well that is our list
That concludes
for
our
this.
list.
That concludes our list for this video. And if we missed anything or you guys have any favorite Caucasian teen dramas, you guys can comment down below. If you agree with us, comment that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Anything you think we missed?
Like I said, this is a video about Caucasian teen dramas. we can this is specific because yes, Caucasian teen dramas, you know, even though we're both black women, you know, they still have an effect. They still have an effect on us.
We could also all go through.
Yeah,
anybody could go through it, like rape and all that.
We'll have a black teen drama. We'll have a black show video later on, but yeah, like
black show,
a black appreciation show. You know,
Martin's at the top of the
yes,
list.
yes. You can comment your suggestions down below too. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.